Minnesota, Iowa, Nebraska, just this part of the prairie land of the Midwest, right? But anyway, so I'm meeting and greeting people, and I noticed that there's parts of this area out here that is very cliquey, and people from around this part know exactly what I'm talking about. It's very cliquey, and it's not even about what you know. You can go in there and be a doctor. And there's people that have bachelors and masters and all types of degrees and qualifications and trade certificates and all that. And there's still doors that are shut and still hoops and things that they got to jump through. I get it. There's other places around America and around the world that's probably like this as well. But this is on 10. It's crazy. So anyway, saying all that to say, sometimes it's not what you know, it is who you know. So you got to connect and network and do all this stuff. But how did it get so? There's parts it's real bad, like real bad. And I'm just wondering, like, who hurt you to make you have your guards up so much? People go a lot further and do a lot better and a lot more good when they build bridges instead of, why are we building walls up? And I get it, like, you want to protect what's in these areas, you know, in this part of the Midwest and all that stuff, and you know, maybe you have your reservations and whatever. I get it, but at the same time, you're being prejudiced, you're being discriminatory, you're being these things because you're not giving people a chance. Like, oh, this is a new stranger in the community, I don't know what it is. Let them work at the bottom, work their way up, and blah 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 blah. Until I get that, you know, people got to prove themselves, but sometimes you lose out on good quality people that just feel like this cold shoulder that you're giving them, you know, that they're unwanted, they're unwelcome in the community, unwelcome in this region of the United States. So just something to think about. You know, I'm not going to specify any particular places, you know, cities and all that, you know, that I'm talking about, but because the place I'm talking about, I didn't name them specifically, but people in this area know. People in Minnesota know what I'm talking about. People in Iowa and Nebraska and South Dakota, they know. In North Dakota, you know, like, there's places around all these different states where it's like that. And I'm sure it's like that probably all over the U.S., but there's a particular place, a couple places that are like very staunch and stoic about it. And I'm just wondering, has it always been that way? And if so, like, why? Because there had to be a starting point of why people were so, like, guarded. Because it's very guarded. It's very guarded. And, you know, if people don't have anything that's keeping them in these areas, then they may bolt. And you may lose some quality professionals. And then you get people that go to school and get educated, and then they bust up because they not with the politics of being out here like that. You know, of you got to be cliquey and you got to be with, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, you know, just something to think about. Something to think about. Build bridges instead of walls. Build bridges instead of walls. One more time. Build bridges instead of walls. And that's how you make a community a real working, functioning, successful community. All right, y'all. That's my rant. That's my vent. Thanks for, if you stayed to the end of this, I appreciate it. I just needed to get that out. Peace, love, smiles, truth, galaxy. I'm Zachary. I see you. Health is wealth. Take care of self. Hey, be kind to yourself. Be kind to others. Be kind to nature. The universe will support you. All right. Love you. Have a good day. Have a good week. Build bridges. Not what? Fill in the blank. Not walls.